So you're going to watch a 15 minutes video how I paint these words on this painting. You always see this in the background of the videos. Yes, it might be a bit boring to watch me paint 50 minutes, but luckily I also explain the metaphysical aspects of these words and how they are connected with each other. The words influence my life for the coming 2 to 3 years. So I really look forward how my life is about to change. Perhaps one day you will see these paintings in real time. Who knows? Densification. I need to Google it. How do you write it? It was something my spiritual support team came up a little while ago. That it's not only, nowadays they talk a lot about creation, manifestation, but it is also mostly the processes of densification. What's been created in the spiritual plane will be densified to be able to manifest in the mental plane. Then it is, of course, adapted to the mental plane existence. Then it needs to densify to be able to be manifested in the astral plane. Also there it needs to be adapted to the astral plane. And again, it needs densification to be manifested in the physical plane. So, densification. Let's Google that one. Where's my phone? I have no idea. Strange place. Let's use deeper. No way, I thought so. And it's also that in a lot of teachings they're only talking about attraction, creation and manifestation, but this whole process of densification is being forgotten. And the quality and the ability to densify stuff from one plane to another plane and knowing the difference in qualities of each planes might influence. It doesn't just might. This influences the way it appears in the way it shows up in the physical plane. So densification, it's a little bit short. I'm short in space. Oh yes, I don't. I haven't painted for a long time, at least a few years. I even think that the last time I really painted was on this painting and the one behind. I request the Angel Eye Magic to connect my painting, the words, to the vibration of the words, densification from out the plane of ideas. So it's being connected with information about the densification process. So it also is being connected with information beyond mind, beyond the technical aspect of densification, and more so connected to the true process of densification, like an experience. And somehow the entire bulb, portal, is, I feel how it is being connected to the temple of creation and destruction, or destruction and creation. And this connection to the temple of creation and destruction also allows the filaments of the mind, the thoughts about what is being created, what, like a source of the mind, comes over it, and expectations. Then see. The expectations of what it is you create. And it also connects you to the ability that though you might create something in higher planes, while it's densifying and coming down, it allows you to adapt to the idea, to the current moment in time of life. Because it might be that your original idea, like for example publishing a book, was based upon something of the knowledge and availability of media in that time. Like for example, I came up with the idea of publishing books in 1999. But that was thought and translated into my mind without the knowledge of the existence of social media, without the existence and knowledge of the existence of YouTube. So for that time it might be appropriate to publish books. But now it is more a whole process of books, YouTube being included, a membership site, etc., etc. But in those days it didn't exist within my mind that was possible. So the connection to the temple of creation and destruction also allows you to keep the process up to date, like modernized, upgraded. Like having the appropriate processor for the laptop without having to exchange it. Well, that only works with drivers, but you know what I mean. Densification. Yeah, I think you can compare it like this, that the densification process is like the driver, an updated driver of the whole process. or like a gearbox in a car, instead of 4 gears having it 9 gears. Densification. It's the process of transformation, going from one phase in your life to another phase in your life, and making that process smooth and pleasant and enjoyable, instead of like bumping into walls. So, densification. That's the first. Now let's go to acceptance and seniority. Where did I leave my pen? Back. Which one works? Acceptance. Identity. Identity. Is there something to be said about identity? Well, identity differentiates us from the whole, from the unity. It's like the unique fingerprint, like the unique tone of your voice, which is the expression of your whole being. Identity is on the soul level, it's the accumulation of all of your past lives. And no matter how you've lived your lives, they are you. And also within this lifetime, no matter what you feel, no matter how you think, even if it's influenced, it is you. But the beauty is when you get to know your true identity, you also realize what's not you, and all the rubbish you carry with you through your life, the way you try to create events in your life, or things, or jobs, or relationships, which are not based upon your identity, but based upon expectations and desires from others. So identity is a remarkable signature, which is one of the key components of this lifetime. But it might be that you've incarnated with the purpose of not understanding personal identity or soul identity, but something else. That's fine too. It's connected to the higher universal law, identity. Identity. So, this one. I had to order a new bottle of golden to have it in the same color, but it wasn't delivered in Switzerland, so I had it delivered in the Netherlands, and then when I was visiting the Netherlands I picked it up and brought it home to Switzerland. So it had quite a journey, the international journey, before it came here. Fate. Connecting to trust and compassion. Is this fate is this quality, you know, you can describe it and Google it. But for me, fate is the knowingness of existence. The knowingness life will take care of me whenever I need it. And that life will take care of others when they need. Fate is for me not tied to religion. Fate is like a connection within, and a connection to the higher self and soul. It is connected to angelic realms. Faith that we are here for a reason, to all have a purpose, even if you don't know what the purpose is. Faith that life will bring you in touch with the messengers, assisting you to become aware of your purpose. So, I think fate is also connected to a kind of Enneagram type, but I'm not so familiar there. It's the only way I've been connected with faith on a more mental way. But faith is something within. It is within the heart space, feeding all other areas of life. I think I forgot. Oops, sorry for the sound. appreciation and respect. Connection and exchange. No, not doing that. I know I mean connection like we're in a relationship, but if I write down connection, it's not that. It needs to be relationship, it burns in, appreciation, respect, connection, or exchange. Relationship, it's burned in. I also look psychic, so that's why I say that. Appreciation, respect. Exchange. No, it's not exchange. We have more experience. Let's go for that. It's a little bit too far. Relationship, appreciation, respect. It's experience. Experience, appreciation, respect. Relationship. It's burned in like relationship. It's way too short. Oh, who cares? I don't. Relationship. The relationship one has with him or herself, or oneself, with others, within the inner worlds, outer worlds. Relationship is the appreciation and respect. Well, it's not that, it feeds off appreciation and respect, it grows. When you feed it with appreciation, acceptance, respect, joy, but also the relationship you have with your ideas, your goals, your wishes, desires. The relationship you have with your spiritual support team. I don't fancy this pencil. Okay. Well, yeah. Well, it's what it is. Can't change it. Not now. Relationship. The relationship you feel and experience with your soul. Really important one. The relationship you feel with members of your soul family. Also really important. Knowing you're not alone. You're cared for. You're loved. You're appreciated. The relationship you have with your voice, with your creativity, with your ability to create and manifestate. Relationship is the connection. But it is an enlivened connection. It is a vivid connection which moves. Sometimes pleasant, sometimes not pleasant, but it is the way it is. And the acceptance of your co-creation in relationships is also really important. It's a little bit not the same way. Well, I need to let go of some expectations. And experience allowing you to live through the dogs of the neighbors, making fun, having fun. To experience the different outcomes. The aspect of co-creation. The experience how you can express yourself while in relationship with someone else, or how you can express yourself in relationship with a community. Experiencing different aspects thanks to the relationship you have with others and enjoying that. And having the capacity, the resilience to adapt when you lose those relationships. And allowing yourself to grow to whole different levels within yourself. And having the ability to recognize the gift the other person gave you. And recognizing you don't need the other person to experience this continuously. He gave you the gift. And it's up to you to experience. This is, let's say, dancing. Okay. Let's go to forgiveness and grace. Forgiveness and forgiveness and grace. Experience, so no experience. It's already has been used. Sharing. Let's see if the painting shows me what should be on it. I have a few paintings behind where I also painted some words on it. I'm reading those. When does forgiveness occur and when does grace support grief? But forgiveness can also occur in violent situations or after violent situations. So, or often being shamed or humiliated. So life lessons. No, it's not it. Grace. That's easy. All of a sudden it's there, woof, events. So no charge on it, just events. And whomever looks at the painting can fill in for themselves what it is, what is an event. failures are also part of life. And I always have to accept if I make something which might not meet my expectations. And it's fine. Events. Events, forgiveness, grace. I had sharing there. And experience. And empathy. Empathy. That's what, it's a little bit like Harry Potter movies. I always like to refer to them because that speaks to imagination of many. I speak out loud the words, and certain words I see all of a sudden appear in light within the painting. I had it with events, and I had it with what did I just say? I have no idea. I forgot. Sharing. No. I forgot. Well, if I'm not sure, I'm not going to write it up. I'm not going to write it down. Empathy. Empathy is on it. Now I see. Empathy. I remember that my son told me also to put on the word empathy on it. So he was right. Empathy. The ability to understand and to feel what what a person feels. The neighbors playing with the dogs. It snowed today, or yesterday. It's completely white outside. Empathy. It's a remarkable quality which has been in development in mankind for quite some time now. So we first integrated all together as a shared collective consciousness. Compassion, and how empathy is like being added in the blueprint of many newborns. Empathy. So, also here I noticed that the Angels of High Magic connected with a whole deep level of idea, the plane of ideas. It comes from Plato. But it also connects to angelic realms. That's interesting about it. It's like the angelic realms allow people to be more effortlessly be connected with empathy without being drowned of the bulk load of information entering one's space, well-being and empathy for others. So it's an important aspect. So, my favorite word comes here. Yeah. Joy. I like joy. Joy. My mind wants it here. Well, let's do that. The painting agrees. And I allow it to be big. To be big. Joy. Living with elevated levels of joy. That can be done when you are in connection with your soul. The connection with the soul brings a lot of joy. Authentic joy. Intrinsic joy. Yeah. Joy. So, love, authentic joy. It comes here. Unity. That's not written on there. No, it's not. Do I mind? No. Unity. Yes. Now I've bitten myself in the arse a little bit, because I've painted here, and now I need to write here, without messing up this. Well, I can do that. Let's try. It's not only the unity with others, it's also the unity within oneself, the unity with your higher self and subconscious self, with your soul, with your self aspects. Allowing your hurt inner child to take in their space by acceptance, by caring for them. by allowing your soul to provide healing for the hurt self aspects with a deep level of joy, deep level of love. It's quite a healing experience, being in unity. When you're able to densify that, to be in unity with others in a healthy way, you're in a good place. And request the angel high magic, connect with me, connect with the pyramid of the rose, request the angel high magic to connect and enliven all of the following words with their pure vibration on a plane of ideas, but also on the angelic planes. And have this done for the words identity, acceptance, seniority, relationship, appreciation, respect, experience, events, forgiveness, grace, empathy, unity, love, authentic, joy, faith, trust, compassion, densification, creation, manifestation. Pathway of the soul. For the first time I see it. I always thought it started here. I'm going to show you. I'm going to with this process, but now the densification is there. I know it's not. It starts with identity, acceptance, and seniority. So, look forward for the next 3 years. And this is, well, it's something. Let's call it source. Okay. So, and for those who wonder what my view is, well, today is extra lovely. It snowed. Take a look at this. It's nice, isn't it? So I just went outside for an extra glimpse. It's so lovely at the moment.